Because my grandmother's final days lasted 23 years. And so we'd rush each time. Say goodbye and goodbye. Te quiero mucho, abuelita. Te adoro. Because my mother's truest mother is grief, who taught her the slack-jawed abandon of joy. Because my daughter strung together a 4-syllable word this afternoon. Actually, the word was actually. Because I say I love you so much to my wife mid-fight. And we chuckle sometimes between barbs like we forgot which characters we were supposed to play. Because I was given a best friend for all of 6 years. And we handwrote letters each week in bright ink, dreamed of whose hair would give way first. Because the dust gave me a reprieve from the storm on the way home from daycare today. Because the rain is a stubborn guard when I'm most tired. And Grace refuses that chariot, also known as the rickety stroller that has somehow not yet quit. Because Brent metamorphoses those ticking minutes everyone else loses sleep over, shows up an hour early, or makes me wait while I reread the menu I've had memorized for a decade. Because we pretend we don't know what we'll order, ask each other. They get the chicken pad thai every damn time. Because my little sister and brother were once small enough to make a home of my curled arm. Because I loathed their arrival until that moment on the 7th floor of Mount Sinai. Because there are no half-siblings. Because my body begins to fail a little more each morning in minute and quiet increments like gradual, gorgeous rust. Because I courted death too long, but now dream of my retirement porch. Because my son's scalp at 76 seconds old, the 3 weeks he barely slept for more than 15 minutes, the lunges that shaped my quads and calmed his sobbing just long enough because I have wanted to be a father as long as I have feared its weight. Because I exhale knowing I cannot fail what I cannot leave. Because no one I know has grown more in 3 decades than my father. Because right now, the oven is performing its miracles. May is teasing us with its finicky weather. My daughter is coloring in vibrant looping scrawls that look like cartoon fireworks, or the curls wreathing the large eyes she's borrowed from her mother. And finally,